On YouTube, welcome to another video with the House Money Investing channel. Today's video, I'll be going over a couple stock picks, a little bit of stock news, and some gains I had today in the market. So let's jump right into it. As you can see here, the first pick I have is Bank of America. This is something I trade heavily already, so it's not nothing new to my trading style or to my portfolio. I just actually bought some Bank of America yesterday in a previous video, but it's something I'm going to continue to swing trade and try to accumulate more position in, more fractional shares to build up my position in Bank of America. This is a bank that I feel like it's going to do very well and have a nice bounce back and reach those all-time highs again. I shouldn't have to go too in depth with Bank of America. It's kind of pretty much self-explanatory. I'm sure everybody knows what Bank of America is and what they do. Move on to the next one. We got CIT, Citigroup. This is also a stock that I already own. I own fractional shares of CIT and a couple different brokerages. And similar to Bank of America, it's just something I'm trying to add position to. Citigroup personally is not related to stock, but personally is one of my more favorite, banks or credit lenders. And with that being said, I'm just trying to add more stock to my positions that I have. It's another bank that I think is going to do very well as well. The PE ratio looks nice on it, so it's be something I'm trying to swing trade again. Then we have some news here from the Motley Fool. Just very quickly, they're basically saying if there's only one dividend stock they could buy, it would be Brookfield Renewable, BEP. This is also a stock that I already own. I've been swing trading it for a while now, for about the past 6 months. And of course, I added it back to the watch list. This news just kind of reminded me of the position. So this is going to be something that I'm going to swing trade again as well. It's BEPC. If you want to take a look at it, look up that ticker, check their fundamentals, their balance reports, and things of that nature, and see if it's something you want to invest in as well. Then we got Iron Mountain. This is something I just bought a small position into tonight. This one also had some good news on it. I've swing traded it before in my stash account, but I wasn't able to make a profit. Maybe because it's just such a high dividend yielder. At the time, the timing just wasn't right. But basically, Seeking Alpha says 8.4% yielding. Iron Mountain ranks as one of our top growth stocks of 2021. Iron Mountain is one of the top growth REITs 2021. I know that seems kind of odd since the other 4 high-flying picks for 2021 are yielding at 2.75 average. So that's just a little glimpse of the article that came out yesterday morning by a guy named Brad Thomas. So, of course, that put Iron Mountain back on my radar as well. So I'm going to give it a shot and see if I can't build some position in Iron Mountain. Then I posted CrowdStrike, CRWD. I believe this is cybersecurity company. This is out of my Robinhood portfolio. And as you can see, I have about 30% of a share. Average cost around $131. My market value on this is $63.08. And my total return to date, I'm up over 60%. And I've made over $23 on this position. Now this is a house money position. This is something I swing traded in the past. made a profit at about 40 bucks or so, and I took out my principal that I initially invested and left my profits in the stock. And as you can see, over time, it's just pretty much compounding the free fractional shares I already have. If you're new to the channel, basically what I'm doing on this house money strategy, I started back in June, is I deploy capital into the market after a set number of days, usually about 30 to 90 days. I'll pull out my principal that I put in, and I just leave my gains in the market. Thus far, it's worked pretty well for me. I have quite a few positions, well over 500 different positions at this moment that are house money positions, and I've accumulated over $12,000 as well without losing any of my personal capital or really spending it. I believe that's due to my due diligence of finding great companies and just timing the market. Not really timing the market, I don't want to say that, it sounds bad, but I mean, sometimes it's luck about, I just got in the market at the right time, for certain stocks, and they may have boomed at that time. Because some of the stocks I swing trade, I'm going to swing trade them regardless every 30 to 90 days. So, maybe some news came out, maybe something happened with that stock, and it just boomed at that moment, which gave me, a leg up on it, I guess you could say. Sorry, that was my job. Trying to get me to repower a load. But yeah, that's CRWD. Then here I posted Upwork. This is in my
attention. A new important message has arrived.
This is in my stash IRA, Upwork. It's up a nice gain. It's up 105%. But as you can see, it's a pretty small position. I only put in 417, but I've already doubled my money in it. And since it's IRA, my IRA account on stash, I just add a little bit of money, maybe like $9 every 3 months, and then I'll deploy that into some picks that I like for the long term. So I made 441 off of it so far. I'm just gonna let it keep compounding over time. Then we got Baidu. This is out of my personal stash account. This was also something I've swing traded in the past. My profit was around 45 bucks. Left that into the market, and it's up another 51%. So I made another $23 off of some house money shares. So basically, me putting money into the market, pulling out my money, leaving the gains in. At that point, I could just consider it free stocks, and I'll let it compound over time. This here is my public account. As you can see, it's valued at about $1,800. I'm up 26%. It's up $367 over the past 6 months, because of course I started this in June. I actually have like 952 in stocks, and then I have additional cash balance of 852. At this moment, about a week ago, I just started back on my swing trade. So right now I have about 300-400 different stocks I will be trying to jump into over the next 30 days. I'm gonna use about $14,000, and then once I finish deploying that $14,000, I'll pull it all back out and just leave those gains, the gains that I've accumulated, I'll just leave those in the market. So that's why you see I have some cash balance here. Then I got NTLA. This was also a swing trade I made a while back. My profit on this position was like $21 or so. I've got a little bit over a share. This one's been doing very well for me. They're into gene, it's like bioscience. They're into genetic editing and stuff like that. And as you can see, I'm up 226%. I've made additional, a little bit over $47 on this one. So this is just house money riding out, compounding for the long term at a zero risk. So this one's doing nice for me as well. And this is out of my public account. Then in this account here, as you can see, in the last month, I've made $7,222.83, and it's up 83.55%. And this is not a house money account here. This is just one of my personal private accounts. Then we have Charles Schwab. This is an account I swing trade out of. I do not keep any house money shares in here, even though you can buy fractional shares at a minimum of $5 each, but it's a limited list. So what I'll do is buy fractional shares and swing trade them out of this account. And as you can see, today it was up $237.94. That's over 1,347%. So nice gains there. This is Ameritrade, of course. This stock here is it's been pretty much dead for a while, and it had a nice spike today. I own 2 shares. It's AJRD, and yeah, it was just a nice spike. So it gained like a little bit over $20, 24.88%. So my market value on this is 105. Then the last one here is Tattoo Chef. This is in my Fidelity account. It's valued at $25.50. As you can see, since the purchase, I got 1 share. It's up 24%. That's about $5, just about $5 in profit. Tattoo Chef is similar to Very Good Foods or Beyond Meat. Do not own Very Good Foods at the moment. I do own Beyond Meat and several different brokerages. Very innovative food company. In my opinion, it's the Tesla of food at the moment. Super innovative. So I like Tattoo Chef. It's pretty much the same. You know, it deals with like alternative meats, and if they can accomplish just a small percentage of what Beyond Meat's accomplished, then I should see some nice gains. So, you know, the stock was about $20 or so when I purchased it, $20.56. Why not throw $20 at it and see what happens? As you can see, it's working out nicely so far. I like the business model and everything like that. It was a nice merger from a SPAC company, and yeah. So take a look at Tattoo Chef. I'm sure you see a lot of guys talking about it all the time. This is also something I will continue to swing trade as well, as long as the fundamentals, you know, stay at a good state. That'll be about it for today's video. Next video I'll be dropping will be in regards to the stocks I bought tonight, which I just jumped into 7 more positions that I'm going to swing trade. So I'll hit that update video. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up for me, please. It'll help my channel out. I know you hear that from everybody, but I really need it. And then we got you know, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff if you want to follow my journey. You could also try out the strategy with less money, more money. If you don't like the strategy, that's fine. You could always just come in and take the tickers I'm using, do your own due diligence, and, you know, find you some nice new stock picks, you know, some nice new stuff to get into. So that'll be it for today's video.